Nice one. Okay. Yeah, so my name's Stu Tilley. I'm the game director of Wipeout 2048. And today we're showing a brand new Wipeout game designed specifically for NGP. NGP gives you so much creatively as a game making team. The first and foremost is just the sheer power the machine gave us. Liverpool Studios always pride itself on doing really high-end graphics for Sony hardware. And as soon as we got the new kit, we put some geometry as well and thought, well, I wonder what this thing can do. And we were blown away just by how powerful the thing was. It's drawing huge amounts of geometry and some great lighting and rendering effects. So once we got the basics of the game up and running and looking amazing so quickly, we realized that the thing has so much more to offer. So we have really cool touch-based interface for selecting using the rear touchpad. And then we have front touch and tilt-based controls in the game as well. So we have a different gameplay experience through NGP that you don't get on PS3 or other Wipeout versions. Beyond that, what NGP gave us was the front camera was a great thing for us. We have something that we call a Wipeout glory moment. When you're racing, if you get hit by a weapon, it takes a snap of your face and then sends it to all the other players so you can build up rivalries in the game. And even at the end of a race, we take a little snapshot video of the winner so you can celebrate the race, and then that's shared with the other players as well. So, you know, we managed to create a new Wipeout game that's very much tailored to the new handheld device that looks incredible and has some brand new features that, you know, people won't have seen before. Yeah, so one of the big things that we're doing with Wipeout 2048 is that we're doing cross-platform play between NGP and PS3. So on day one, when Wipeout 2048 is launched, you can then play competitively with Wipeout players on PS3. You've got 8 players, any number of different NGPs or PS3s can be in that race. And it works right out the bat with the tracks and the effects and the frame rate that you would expect. Yeah, so speed's always been really important to Wipeout. And what we've done with our tracks in Wipeout 2048 is they're slightly wider and slightly smoother. So when you first start the game, it's got a bit more in the way of pick up and play because you've still got the same speed, but the tracks are slightly more generous for you. Now, what that does allow us to do is to, as you progress through the game and get better and better at it, we can ratchet up the speed really high. So we even have a hidden super phantom speed class where the ships are traveling at 1,000 miles an hour through the city streets, which is super exciting, which looks brilliant on the 5-inch OLED screen as the world's rushing past in crystal clarity. It looks pretty amazing. Okay, yeah, so Wipeout's been around since the very first PS1. We did versions on PS2 and PSP, and also on PS3 with HD and Fury. But the offering that we're gonna give it on NGP with the day one launch of Wipeout 2048 takes the core DNA that's great about Wipeout. It's the high speed, it's the anti-gravity ships, it's the weapons play racing, but we can add so many new features with NGP. We've got the interoperability between PS3 and NGP where players can play competitively. We've got the camera that can take your photo and send it to the other players. We've got great online play, up to 8 players either on PS3 or NGP, with a separate online campaign. So we've allowed ourselves to create a brand new Wipeout experience that takes the best parts of it but brings it right up to date for the latest technology. Yeah, I think the great thing with what NGP allows us to do is even from day one we've managed to create some fantastic looking video games. So when people buy their NGP on day one and they pick up some games, they'll be blown away by just how brilliant the thing looks. And that's only going to get better over time as we get more used to developing for the system.